Okay, so here I was. It was supposed to be an easy job. I was going to replace this outside security light, which was right there, with a nice different one. And instead of doing that, I sheared off the bolt in the spot that is supposed to mount this bar. So most of the time I think you just go get a new box. They're like $1.80 at Home Depot. But I'm not certain that that's actually what I need. And I don't want to make a trip to Home Depot. And so I think I'm just going to drill this out and then use a bigger bolt and then a nut on the back because I already have it out. And it just feels like something that needed to be a video. And it doesn't need to be a video, but I guess it's something that I'm making a video. Here we are. Okay, so I probably should have known this would happen, but I drilled it out for a bigger bolt, and then testing to see if the bolt would fit in the hole that I had just drilled, I got the bolt stuck in the hole, but I didn't actually attach the bracket that I needed to, and so now I have to undo the bolt that I just got stuck in the hole that I wanted the bolt in the hole of. But now I can't get it out to actually use it to attach the bracket. Okay, we have a new problem. There's not enough space to get a nut on the back of this one. I think I'm just gonna remove this tab entirely and then use a washer to move the bolt out and then put a nut on both sides. Seems sturdy enough to me. So it kind of started right in the middle of that project because it started out like every project, you think it's going to be super easy and super chill, and then halfway through you hit some road bump that you have to address, you have to solve. And I don't know, it would have been easy enough to go to Home Depot, get a new box and, you know, throw this one in the metal recycler, but it was also kind of fun and kind of a neat challenge, and something that made this job a little bit more interesting to problem solve using the old box and figure out a way to make that work too. So I don't know, it was at that point that I decided to start filming and make it a video, because then it's not just how to replace your outside light, which is otherwise a pretty easy and simple mundane job, but when it's, you know, how are you going to problem solve and use the tools you have and the hardware you have, and you know, it's not hard, it's not a big deal, it's just it's the choice to make what you have work rather than going and buying something else. And I don't know, it's kind of silly to make a video about it, but I think it's what I want to exercise more in my life and what I want to see more in the world. And so I figure like putting that on the internet for people like you to see, and maybe it, you know, inspires you to do more of the same thing, or gives you an idea for how to do it for yourself. And I think that's what this is about, that's what this channel is about. And if you like that, and if you want to see more kind of random uploads from me about it, you know, feel free to subscribe and follow along. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and may this bring light into your backyard as well. So that's it. Thanks.